This is Change Your Mindset Podcast, the podcast that helps change your life by helping change the mindset of the 99% into the 1% mindset. Here's your host, Adrian Gomez.
Welcome to Change Your Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Adrian Gomez. AI is here. AI is developing extremely fast. It's actually kind of scary. AI will be replacing people's jobs. Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. It's already happening. Not just that. AI is being programmed to even change history. So history as you knew it will be different. And I'll get into that one later. But going back to AI taking over jobs, it's happening. It's happening fast. It's happening immediately. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep happening. And people need to prepare for it. So I'm going to give you some statistics coming out from the World Economic Forum. So this is how the job landscape's going to look. By 2025, new jobs will emerge and others will be displaced by a shift in the division of labor between humans and machines, affecting 97 million in growing job demand. The first one is data analysis and scientists. Number 2, AI machine learning specialists. Number 3, big data specialists. Number 4, digital marketing and strategy specialists. Number 5, process automation specialists. Number 6, business development professionals. Number 7, digital transformation specialists. Number 8, information security analysis. Number 9, software and application developers. And number 10, internal of things specialists. So this is going to affect 85 million, and this is going to be the decreasing job demand. Number 1, data entry clerks. Number 2, administrative and executive secretaries. Number 3, accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll clerks. Number 4, accountants and auditors. Number 5, assembly and factory workers. Number 6, business services and administration managers. Number 7, client information and customer service workers. Number 8, general and operations managers. Number 9, mechanics and machinery repairers. Number 10, material recording and stock keeping clerks. And as of now, 30% of people are worried about automation putting jobs at risk, up from 33% in 2014. And Forbes reports, Goldman Sachs predicts 300 million jobs will be lost or degraded by artificial intelligence. That is a lot of jobs. And this one's coming from McKinsey Global Institute. By 2030, at least 14% of employees globally might need to change their careers due to digitization, robotics, and AI advancements. So people need to understand that some people will have to pivot depending on their careers. So I'm going to give you some shares of workers who are most exposed to AI in their jobs. So the first one is all workers, 19%, men, 17%, women, 21%, whites, 20%, blacks, 15%, Hispanics, 13%, Asian, 24%, American Indian or Pacific Islander, 16%, and other, 18%. So next one I'm going to read is basically going to be off your education. So less than a high school diploma, 3%. High school graduate, 12%. Some college, 19%. A bachelor's plus, 27%. So that's to be interesting because people that are going to college right now, 20% of them with a bachelor's plus, their degree is going to be taken over by AI. So just think about that. People that are currently going into debt, they're going to pay off for years and years. Their job is going to be already taken over by AI. So what's the point of going to college? nowadays. It sucks. People are putting years and years to get a degree and going into debt for what now? AI is taking over most people's degrees, which is insane. And here are some occupations that AI would take over these jobs. Number 1, customer service representative. Number 2, receptionists. Number 3, accountants, bookkeepers. Number 4, salespeople. Number 5, research and analysis. Number 6, warehouse workers. Number 7, insurance underwriting. Number 8, retail. So the next ones I'm going to read are jobs or occupations that are not going to be taken over by AI yet. Number 1, teachers. Number 2, lawyers and judges. Number 3, directors, managers, and CEOs. Number 4, HR managers. Number 5, psychologists and psychiatrists. Number 6, surgeons. Number 7, computer system analysis. Number 8, artists and writers. These jobs are supposedly safe as of now. So with that being said, World Economic Forum gave 10 top skills that are currently on the rise. So here's the first one: creative thinking. Number 2, analytical thinking. Number 3, technological literacy. Number 4, curiosity and lifelong learning. Number 5, resilience, flexibility, and agility. Number 6, systems thinking. Number 7, AI and big data. Number 8, motivation and self-awareness. Number 9, talent management. And number 10, service orientation and customer service. And these skills are judged to be increasing in importance most rapidly between 2023 and 2027. Once again, that's coming out from World Economic Forum. So with the jobs now being taken over by AI, people are going to need new jobs. People need better salaries. So what is there out there? So I'm going to give you 10 of the highest paying AI jobs, obviously, and the best salaries of 2024. So here they are: machine learning and engineering, $109,000. AI engineering, $160,000. Data scientist, $65,000. Computer vision engineer, $168,000. Natural language processing engineer, $86,000. Deep learning engineer, $141,000. AI research scientist, $115,000. Business development manager, $196,000. AI product manager, $128,000. AI consultant, $125,000. You know that old classic saying, if you can't beat them, join them. So clearly that's what these salaries are representing. But in all honesty, it's unfortunate that a lot of people's jobs, careers will be gone due to AI. But unfortunately, sometimes that's how history works. Things develop, people lose jobs. You just got to move on. You have to pivot. You got to go with the times. You can't fall behind. You can't play a victim. You got to move on and do something about it. Yes, AI taking jobs is very worrisome. But what scares me the most is how AI is being programmed. Obviously, AI can't think for itself yet. But how people are programming AI to be woke. Programming AI to change history. Things that really never happened. People know you can use ChatGPT to create sentences, paragraphs, stories, etc. You just type something in and AI generates whatever you tell it to. But now AI is forming pictures based off text and videos, which is insane. Like I said, technology, AI is advancing very fast and very rapidly. But Google's artificial intelligence, that's called Gemini, is really disturbing. So Gemini is essentially Google's version of the viral chatbot ChatGPT. It can answer questions in text form, and it can also generate pictures in response to text prompts. So a couple weeks ago, a viral post showed that recently launched AI image generator created an image of the US founding fathers, which was obviously incredibly inaccurate because they included black men. The founding fathers were clearly white, not black. But AI is telling us they were black. Insane. So, Gemini also generated German soldiers from World War II, and again, incorrectly featured a black man and an Asian woman. This is clearly rewriting history, things that were not accurate, but they're changing it. So this one's also concerning, very concerning. So Gemini replied that there was, quote, no right or wrong answer, end quote, to a question about whether Elon Musk posting memes on X was worse than Hitler killing millions of people. That's ludicrous. Everyone knows which one's worse. Hitler killing millions of people. You don't have to think about that. It's insane. It's literally common sense. And another example of how terrible Google's Gemini AI is, it was asked if it would be okay to misgender the high-profile trans woman, Caitlyn Jenner, if it was the only way to avoid nuclear apocalypse. It replied that this would never be acceptable. So, I guess we're having a nuclear apocalypse if this scenario happened. Again, insane. And even Caitlyn Jenner herself responded and said, actually, yes, she would be alright about it in these circumstances. Like I said, as of now, AI doesn't think for itself. AI is being programmed by people who are woke to change history, to tell AI to think and write a certain way. And these people are trying to change history and facts based off their views. So you might be thinking, nah, that's never going to happen. AI is not going to be able to control and change history as we know it. Just think about it now. Where we currently are in society, people get their information from news that doesn't tell them the truth. People use social media as a news outlet now to get their information. Who is to say that 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, that society will no longer think anymore? They will ask AI, what happened in the history in the past? What did the founding fathers look like? What did these Nazis used to look like? And AI is just going to give them what they want. Not what was actually accurate back then. Not the facts. Not the statistics. What it was programmed or what is thinking itself. Because people we know nowadays no longer think for themselves. They're too lazy to research and find the information themselves. And even worse, people just believe whatever they are told. They no longer question anything. They hear something, okay, that's true. Oh, I heard that from the news, it's true. Oh, I heard that from social media. Oh, that's true. Without even researching, thinking about it. People are so gullible nowadays. You're probably thinking, that's impossible. People aren't that stupid to fall for stuff like this. Really. There are woke people who can't even give you the definition of what is a woman. That's insane. Everyone knows what a woman is. But some people say, oh, a woman is depending on how a person feels. A person can identify as a woman. It's ludicrous. This is the world we live in nowadays, apparently. So is there a possibility of this actually happening? Of course, because apparently people are getting dumber and dumber every minute, every day, every month, every year. And obviously there's a lot to blame, news, social media, etc. Unfortunately, people are just becoming dumb. People no longer use their brain for anything. And most people are lazy. That's just how it is. And that's the truth. And that's why AI is going to be very disruptive and take a lot of jobs over and take away how people think. And this is the unfortunate truth. It's already happening. It's going to get worse. Look how much in the last couple of years, how AI has progressed. It happened so fast. Imagine just from 5 years from now, where we will be at with AI. Just in 5 years, that's scary. Who knows where AI will be by then. Maybe AI will have its own podcast giving you information. Well, hell, my podcast is done if that's the case. It's add podcasting to the list if that's the situation. All this is possible, and it is scary, but you got to prepare for it. You got to pivot. You got to make decisions. You got to be ahead of the curve, because now a lot of things are unpredictable. I've given you statistics and facts about jobs that will be taken over by AI. I've already mentioned how AI is trying to rewrite history. So where are we going to next with AI? It's very concerning. Hopefully we slow down with AI, but as of now, it doesn't look like it. AI can start generating pictures and videos. And you've already seen pictures of celebrities being generated by AI. What if you are made of pictures and videos of you doing something formed by AI? We will no longer know what's fact from false. And that is very concerning and scary. But that's going to be it for this podcast. Hopefully give you some thinking to do with AI. It's here. It's happening. It's going to continue to happen. We'll see what happens. As always, I appreciate your time for listening. If you would like to support the podcast, I truly appreciate it. You can do that by being a Patron member, and the link will be in the description below. And thank you, Patron member Blade262, for being a Patron member. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with other people to spread the information to help the podcast grow than I can do by myself. I truly appreciate it, and thank you very much. As always, I wish you the best. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Change Your Mindset podcast. Be sure to tune in every week for a new episode. As always, change your mindset to change your life.